And once again, we are back. We apologize for the delay. There's a low snap. It's blocked. And no matter what happens with the block, or who recovered it, it's still going to end up being Rough Riders' ball. So the Rough Riders playing a little tough here.
A little tough, and I think one of the biggest problems with the Cobras right now is just trying to get settled into their offense. Their special teams hasn't been as great as it normally is. Defense is, the defense is stepping up. A lot of mental errors on both sides, and I'm just going to be honest, it's a little sloppy starting off right now.
Oh, I can't argue with you there. So we're going to have to see if the Cobras defensively tighten up and if the Rough Riders can actually capitalize. So both teams having to make some adjustments with the mistakes that they've made. So we'll see as the ball has been spotted at the 43 of the Cobras. So once again, the Rough Riders started in Cobras territory.
They started in their territory and couldn't capitalize.
That
The
is number
Cobras historically have always been an awesome team defensively.
Frank Bond in the I formation. And there's a flag on the play. Dead ball, and it is a delay of game against the Rough Riders. So now it is first and 15 for the Rough Riders. Ball spotted just at the 48, right on the giant gold and purple L that you see on your screen. And as I'm looking at the Rough Riders roster, I see a couple of guys I've actually played with throughout the years. So Bond in the snap, he hands it off, and that middle of the line is where the Cobras have traditionally had success. So running the ball up the middle may not be the option for the Rough Riders. They might want to try going outside, but that remains to be seen. As we saw in the first half last week, the Leviathans did not have a problem running up the middle last week, but then again, their line was a lot bigger than the Rough Riders.
Well, I think the thing was their line was very what's the word I'm looking for? They had a very huge offensive line. There were some big boys down in the middle,
Very big.
very big, and it
So
was not they were
second down for the
big and
Rough
strong.
Riders. And there is another flag. There's another false start. And the Rough Riders not going where they want, which is forward. They keep going backwards. And as you said earlier, those penalties are going to add up. And it looks like they're adding up quickly, and the first quarter isn't even over with.
Uh, you have to calm down. You have to get settled in. You have to start thinking, because you are not going to win a game racking up a whole bunch of penalties.
So Bond in the shotgun. Second and 20. Bond takes the snap. He looks. He throws. It's over the middle, and it's dropped. And it's incomplete. So that'll be third down now. So with 3:58 or 3:48 left to go. So take that back. With 3:48 left to go in the first quarter. The so third down here. Bond in the shotgun takes the snap. He drops back to pass. He looks to throw. And there's a fumble, and it's picked up. And it looks like it will be a Cobras touchdown. And the Cobras strike first with a strip sack. And Harlan Page, who as you hear our brothers over at Western Reserve Digital Radio, just give the call. Harlan Page gets the Cobras on the board, picking up the fumble. And you just said it. Defense is their staple. So, as we said, somebody had to make the adjustment.
Somebody had to do something because y'all was both it was looking like a stalemate for a long time. I think sending that blitz, that's what the Cobras are going to have to do. And I think they're dialing up more blitzes, more disguised coverages, get this Mahoning Valley offense off of their game a little bit. And as you see, they were able to force a turnover and pick up the score.
And as we see, because the reason that both teams are moving to this side of the field is because there is a net on the back of this goal as opposed to the other side that the Cobras just scored on. So the net will keep the ball in the field as opposed to somebody's backyard.
Or back window.
That too. That too. I actually was part of a Cobras team where a kicker shattered someone's windshield as he kicked it all the way to the parking lot. Phil Toll. Shout out to Phil. So we are a couple seconds off, as you can see. Kick is up, and it's good. So
somebody's going to be
with
very
3:10 left
happy.
to go in the first quarter, the Cobras lead it 7-0 over the Rough Riders. And like you said, Rico, that defensive blitz was the adjustment that they needed.
I don't think they should play any games with this Mahoning Valley team. I mean, the defensive line, they're the bigger, stronger team. I think they have the size over Mahoning Valley. If I'm the Cobras, I'm just going to blitz. Blitz all night. There's no reason, they should pick up any yardage. That may sound a little harsh, but I do think that the Cobras should dominate this game.
And you are correct. As you know, they're more prepared, they're more polished. Even though the Rough Riders have got a game over them as they've played 2 games already, it's still a matter of what can you do to be in the game, and that it looks like that's what they're going to have to do, which is blitz, put pressure on the quarterback, put pressure on the Rough Riders, make the Rough Riders play their game. Number 45, man. That is Ben Lyons kicking off for the Cobras. And the kick is away. It's bouncing and it's caught. It's picked up. And that'll be a change of possession for